Introducing Big J's toilet paper, the logger's choice. When you need that extra scrubbing power, Big J's toilet paper leaves you feeling fresh.
Big Bad John.
Hey guys, Logger John here, and it's another Saturday morning. It's around 10:30. It's October the 31st. It's Halloween here, and it's a cool morning. I'm a little late getting to the woods. Had to deliver a load of wood this morning, and it's about, when I woke up this morning at 6, it was -9 Celsius at my place. But the sun's out and it's really nice right now. And as you can see, I got my trusty Massey over here. This is the first wood that I'm doing this year, skidding it. I'm not working up in my other property. I decided to stay home today and cut some dead elms. My house is just over there. And today I'm going to use my 036. First time I used it this season. And we got an elm here. Well, we have a little dead one right here. But back here, there's a good sized one. So I'm going to start cutting that and see how it goes. Well, folks, perfect. I did drive a wedge in it. It was kind of leaning that way anyway, but I just put a wedge in it just for safety, just to make sure. Now it's time to get it out of here. Okay, stay tuned. Well, I gotta trim all the brush off it. And I think I can just back up in here. It's probably going to take, probably three draws out to the wood pile to get it out of here. Okay guys, so I took those two big pieces out from the top. I thought maybe I was only going to do one at a time, but I was brave and took two. Once I got out here on the straight, it was fine. Got them out to the wood pile. Now I have this piece. It's the trunk plus one of the branches, or one of the pieces. Should be able to come out of there pretty easy. This is the fifth Saturday in a row I've been out cutting wood. I spent 4 Saturdays up at my other bush lot cutting wood. Well, 3 days and then a half a day last Saturday. And so this is the 5th Saturday. And I'm going to draw this out here. And then I'm going to stop. And then I'm going to go over here and look at this. There's another elm over in here. I'm going to have a look at it. Okay, folks, I just had my lunch, and we cut those 2 elms. We got them out to the wood pile. It's a little bit windy. I hope you can hear me. The wind has picked up quite a bit in the last hour, and it's a cold wind, so it's probably about -2 Celsius, maybe -3. I didn't check, but I think it's about -3 with the wind chill. And I got this little elm here to cut. It's not very big. And I'm just look at this old thing here. It's an old black cherry. It's been dead for a while. I think I'm just going to leave it. It's a good thing for critters to hide in. You can see all the holes. It's been dead for years. Kind of looks like something that out of the movie there, the Wizard of Oz. Anyways, I got this little elm beside it, and there's an elm over there I'm going to look at, and there's one there, but I think I'm going to leave that for now. Okay, folks, well, look at this thing. That's got to be the most ugliest tree I have cut in a long time. It's a dead elm, and it goes up here, and then it just kind of goes up there, and then there's another side that goes up there, and it's just, I had to cut that little ash, I don't know if you can, right there. This tree's been dead a while, actually, but it's still pretty solid. I was surprised. Okay, I gotta clean it up, I guess. And okay, folks, this is what so far I've got out today. This is the last one. You can get a better look at it now. Goes up there and over there. Good little stash for my wood pile. I think now I'm going to cut some of it up. I got a few more elms to look at over there. I'm going to go get a couple of them at least. But for now I think I'm going to take a break and cut up some wood. Back in the woods here, and I got this elm to cut. My house is just over through there a little ways. I got my tractor sitting up there. I think I can back down right in here. It's got a bit of an issue though, this tree. Hard to see maybe, but it's leaning back in here. And these here are a bunch of basswood. It's got a pretty good lean down in there. Now, if I cut this little ironwood, I might be able to wedge it over in there, but then you have this other elm over here that's still alive. And the wind is blowing pretty good right now. I'm going to step back here and have a look at it. Yeah, it's leaning. It's leaning. I mean, I got two options really. I can cut it so it just falls into these basswoods, and I'll just pull it down with my tractor. My second option, like I said, is to try to wedge it over in here, and hopefully it bounces, you know, off that elm back there. Yeah, I'll have to think about my options here. I'm gonna walk back here and have a look at it. Hope you guys can hear me. It's pretty windy, but yeah, you can see it for sure now. It's like leaning over here. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with option one maybe. I don't think I can wedge that tree over enough to get it to go by this other elm right here. I think I'm just going to let it drop into those basswood. Well, there's an elm in there too, but there's a bunch of basswood. There's actually a hickory, a basswood. Okay guys, well, it's pretty much did what I wanted it to. I thought it might go down a little bit farther. I don't want to get my saw stuck in there. It's pretty much cut off. I'm going to try to give it a tug with my tractor. I did cut that ironwood down. I'll use it for wood too. I'm going to back my tractor in here and see if I can give this a tug. Maybe I'll hook on and kind of pull it sideways. Okay, stay tuned, see what happens. Okay folks, well, I guess option one worked. Hardly any damage to those basswood and that elm. On the ground, I'm going to limb it up, and I'm just going to take like the bottom part first and then come back and get the top and that little ironwood I cut. At first it was still kind of stuck on the stump over there, so I had to give it a little push. I'm glad I didn't push it right off the other side though, because then I wouldn't have been able to, would have been harder to get out of there. Had to be careful. Plus there was an old stump right here from before that I was hoping it slid around, which it did. Okay guys, so I got the bottom of the tree taken out, the trunk part. I came back and got the top here and the ironwood. Take a look over there. It's hard to see, but there's a couple dead elms over in there. I got a trail going out through there from last year. I'm going to save them for another day, I guess. And after I draw these out, I'm going to come back over there. There's a big, huge elm I want to look at. I might have to cut a few little trees out of the way. I just want to look at it, and I'm not going to cut it today. Like I said, we'll save those other ones. 2 or 3 there, one big one over there, and over where I was cutting this morning there's another one. I'm just going to save those for another day, another video. Okay guys, back in the woods here. I got this big elm here I'm going to look at. A bunch of berry bushes. Okay, hard walking in here. There's the elm right there. Yeah, it's pretty big. I hear a woodpecker up there too somewhere. It's leaning up the hill, which is good. But I have some ironwood in the way and some of this junk wood here in the way. It's pretty big. Okay, I'm just going to maybe clear a little bit of brush out of here. Get it ready to cut sometime this year, this winter maybe, hopefully. It'll be a little bit dangerous. Okay. Okay folks, I got all the trees and brush cleaned up here. Now you can see the elm a little better. It's right there. I had to cut some ironwood and a black cherry, and then this little dead elm here, which I got to come back and get. Right now I'm skidding out the cherry in the ironwood out to the woodpile, and then I'm going to come back and get that. So someday I'm going to come back and cut this elm. Should be interesting. The only thing I'm worried about is that limb right there. It's kind of in behind this ironwood. It'll probably just break off, but I got to make a quick exit down there somewhere. I'm going to check it out sometime.